Hey y'all, this is John from the Trucker's Kitchen. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm doing fine. It was not a heart attack. It was extreme exhaustion and super bad, severe acid reflux, and just not eating right, and vitamin deficiency. And I'm in my truck. You'll hear it running. I'm in my truck. Best place to get rest, right? It's also a video response to Lisa Sutton over at Suttons Daze. If you haven't checked out her video, you need to go check it out. The video I'm talking about, though, is where's the meat? She's talking about the price increases that she's seeing, like feed going up 40%, which she has to pass on to her customers. Now, I'm a member of her Facebook group, Suttons Daze Friends, and back in June of last year, I was telling people they need to get prepared. Why? It wasn't just COVID. Now, COVID knocked us around and gave us, a new way of life and new expenses. And I think most of us joined channels like Suttons Daze because we were trying to produce food of our own. Now, I'm going to tell you from the transportation side. Back in June of last year, I was telling y'all about certain companies. I'm not going to mention Smithfield or Tyson. That was cutting back production, not because of COVID, but because their orders have already been spoken for by other foreign countries. Not other people, not other corporations, other foreign countries. They got a rocket that's supposed to be splashing and crashing and all that. That's the main country. Also, fuel prices have increased. Fuel prices increased. Tractors for the farmers, the semis that pick up tractor trailer loads of pigs, the processors, the electricity, trains, and then the truck drivers like me that pick up loads and take them out. We pass that on. It's just capitalism. It's absolutely capitalism. But June of last year is when I rang the bell. And I said, y'all need to start paying attention. That we'll have good pricing for a while. And then we're going to have bad pricing. Feed has gone up 40%, according to Lisa. She's had to pass it on to her customers. And she's had customers that backed out of the deal of buying her pork this year. But I'm going to talk about me. My revenue is down 22%. Why? One is in increase in fuel prices. Two, my shippers and my customers aren't producing like they were, or it's being claimed by foreign countries and is being shipped overseas. So how do we deal with that? We raise our prices. We got to stay afloat. And I'm sorry that people are getting upset about it. But it is going to get worse. I wouldn't be surprised if by the beginning of summer, somewhere around middle part of June, first part of July, you're going to see diesel fuel up near $4 again in most states. It's already at $3.46 in most states that I drive. Cutting back our use of natural resources, as in our oil for being refined into fuel, has really hurt us. I'm glad y'all are all about the environment. I really am. I'm for the environment. But when it affects so many people in such a big way, where do you draw the line? Seriously, where do you draw the line? Are we going to draw it when we don't have anything left? Are we going to draw it when there's nothing? I mean, canners, y'all know I can. Okay? Couldn't find jars, couldn't find lids. And I'm not the only one. Lisa had problems. Other people that are on YouTube and making videos about all this have had problems. Y'all, we're in for it. And you remember Lisa said something and had a show on Monday Night Live, The Great Reset. Remember this. Their motto is, you will not own anything and you're going to be happy. I guess we'll all go on food stamps and starve together. Seriously. You can't find, we got a driver shortage. We have a driver shortage. I can't find enough drivers for my trucks. My friend that I'm helping out in his trucks can't find enough drivers. And it's not because of the pay. Most of these drivers are making $2,200, $2,300 a week before taxes. But why should a man or a woman put out the effort to go to work, stay 70 hours on the road, drive 32, 33, 3,800 miles a week, when they can just sit home and draw unemployment? $500, $600 a week. Why shouldn't they? You know, or $15 an hour to flip a hamburger. Not saying that y'all don't deserve that, don't get me wrong. But in times like this, all you're doing is hurting the economy. You're just hurting the economy. Because that $15 an hour you're getting, now your boss, your corporation is having to raise up their prices. And because they're raising up their prices, I'm raising my prices. Because I can't afford to eat a hamburger because you need $15 an hour. I'm sorry, it doesn't make any sense. If I lose any of my 98 viewers, so I'm okay with that. Because I'm just going to tell you how it is. Y'all, it's ridiculous. So, here's my advice to everybody out there that gives a damn. You better start buying chicken now. You better start buying your beef now. You better start buying your pork now. Because if you don't buy it now, you're going to be paying all kinds of premium prices later. Don't be surprised if you don't see ground round going for $5 a pound. Don't be surprised. And don't blame the truck driver. And don't blame the farmer. We all know who we need to blame. And it doesn't matter whether you're red, you're blue, you're green, you're white, you're red, you're pink, you're purple, you're orange, pink polka dotted. I don't care where you are in the middle of the aisle. Those guys up there in Washington don't give a damn about anything else besides what they can get for themselves. And it don't matter what color tab they got next to their name, or whether it's an R or a D or an I or an S, whatever. They work for us. We don't work for them. But here lately, and when I say lately, I'm going to say the last 30 years, it seems like we work for them and they dictate how we live. So go get prepared. If you don't know how to can, learn how to can. Go on to Lisa's page, or Lisa's YouTube. Go on to the Heather's YouTube. Get on Mouse Toes YouTube. Hell, just get on a damn YouTube channel that shows canning and learn how to can. Get on some prepper, some legitimate prepper videos, and watch them. Learn how to prep for lean times. Because people, we might not be in a depression, but we're getting there. And I'm not trying to doom and gloom and try to bust your little bubble and take down your la-la land. But you better get ready. Because when it comes, and it will come, you come up to my house looking for food and try to steal from me, well, my family ain't gonna go hungry. And I'm gonna keep what's mine. Like I always say, be good, be safe. And I'll see you when I see you.